Yeah. Good morning, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Time now is 10:12 a.m. Eastern Time. Today's date, March the 2nd, 2025. At the time it is recording, happy Sunday. The moon is in the sign of Aries. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Virgo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Remember, tarot readers for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so if it does resonate, feel free to get in the chats. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Shout out to the moderators as they come in. And if you're here, again, good morning and happy Sunday to you guys. Okay, so Virgos, let's get on to begin your reading, okay? Because I can see from this particular reading that some of you are slowly trying to push yourself forward. However, there does seem to be a few cracks along the way in the middle. The first card starting your reading out this morning with this here strength card. Okay, so spirit is definitely reminding you to stay encouraged to endure whatever it is you're going through, because for some of you right now you are on hermit mode. Okay, so definitely taking this time to go within and do a little bit of reflection on your situation when it comes to trying to figure some things out for yourself. Okay, now with this strength card and hermit card, the Eight of Swords did come out in it. Okay, it could be a little bit too much light that's shining up in here. Okay, so forgive that if it's too much light. But again, like I said, with the Eight of Swords here, okay, some of you could be feeling as though you are trapped in isolation, okay, needing to kind of free yourself. You may need to get out and step in some fresh air, just take a breather, okay? May need to step outside your door for a couple of minutes and just take a few deep breaths, inhale, exhale, okay? Because it does seem to be a brand new beginning coming your way with the Ace of Cups, okay? With the Temperance card here, letting you know that it's very important for you to move in moderation, to kind of humble yourself and show for some gratitude. Okay, because patience is definitely needed. Okay, so patience is definitely needed when it comes to planning, Virgo, because you do have the Empress card here with you. Okay, so you're definitely giving birth to new beginnings. Okay, that is shining a part of you. Okay, now the thing again, like I said, with the few cracks that seem to appear, and that could be because many of you with this here, Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, there's a need for balance. Okay, there's a very important need for balance at this time. Some of you could find yourself multitasking. Okay, some of you could be feeling stuck in a situation, feeling a bit defeated. Okay, when it comes to these challenges, when it comes to you having to choose and make a decision. Okay, whether this is regarding love, relationship, or work. Okay. Um, most of you are definitely focused on your security blanket when it comes to your stability, working very hard on the Eight of Pentacles, which is what you need to be doing at this time. Okay, continue pushing yourself forward. Okay, because you are getting closer toward this wands, this Six of Wands, when it comes to you gaining some sort of victory moving forward for yourself. Okay, you do have the Queen of Swords, so there is a need for you to set some sort of strong boundaries in place at this time as you coming in with the High Priestess. Okay, using intellect and knowledge, there is a need for you to pay attention to the red flags as well. Not too many, but just be mindful of when it comes to people, places, and things. When it comes to the company you keep and who it is you choose to entertain, be mindful that some people are just coming around you to manipulate you and take advantage of your kindness, because some people view your kindness as weakness. Some of you could be struggling when it comes to cutting ties with people. Spirit again is watching over you, so it's okay for you to cut ties. It's okay for you to remove some people, delete, block, erase. It's okay for you to remove your own presence from a situation or a surrounding if you don't wish to be bothered. It's okay. Okay. It's completely normal because Virgo, you are a hermit indeed. Okay. Right now, Virgos, you guys are definitely coming in with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Which is a good thing because with the Page of Swords and with the Knight of Pentacles, what that is basically saying is that you are ready to explore new things. You are ready to self-discovery some things about yourself. You are ready to, take on this here task with the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, working hard toward whatever it is you are trying to start. Okay. So with the Knight of Pentacles coming in, starting, and not just starting, but like finishing what you started. Okay. So when it comes to you accomplishing some sort of goal, trying to achieve something, I feel like you will complete this next project out. Okay. The Chariot card is here. So again, definitely overcoming conflict and obstacles at this time. Okay. Um, Good morning, Elvis. Good morning to you. Okay, welcome to the chat. Okay, let me kind of see, can I push this chat up some so I can see who's all here? Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. Like I said, overcoming conflicts and obstacles. Okay, you're definitely headed in the right direction. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the universe is definitely on your side, pushing you toward this here new path, this new beginning, headed toward this new direction indeed. Okay. Like I said, when it comes to enemies, adversity, you're standing here with the 9 of Wands. Some of you can definitely be feeling a bit tired, you know what I'm saying? Overwhelmed, have a little bit of anxiety, not much. What I will say is take your vitamins. I know for me this morning, I just took my vitamins because some of you could be feeling a bit pressured at work, okay? Or just feeling a bit pressured or feeling challenged because you have a lot of obligations and responsibilities at this time on your plate moving forward. This is a new week, okay? Now, on March the 14th, there will be a new moon, but right now, as of today, you are in the moon of Aries. Some of you can have Aries placements, okay? Um, there is an energy that's a bit nitpicky, okay? Um, that could be trying to get your attention, all right? Like, for example, if you have a loved one on the other side, somebody could have passed away, and they could be trying to get your attention when you go to sleep at night, okay? I know for me, for example, I just lost my husband who I was separated from just last year in April, okay? And he was cremated, right? And so next month it'll be 1 year for my husband's anniversary since he departed. And for some reason, for me being an empath and being a medium, I tend to attract spirits my way, right? But I tend to control it. But for some reason, it's as if my husband is a bit confused and he seems to think that he is still here, right? And so sometimes he likes to come at me, and it's like me and him are arguing back and forth when I'm asleep. And I wake up and and the first thing I'm saying to him is like, what is, like, what you want? You know what I mean? Like, go ahead on, leave me alone. You over there, I'm over here, you still harassing me. You know what I'm saying? So you can have somebody who's on the other side, especially if you are a light worker or empath or a healer. Okay. Some of you could be receiving some sort of downloads, dreams, visions. You can be seeing dead loved ones coming to visit you while you go to sleep, and they could be trying to get your attention, and you may not be able to make out exactly what they said because, for one, they have already crossed over. But for some of you, you have this spiritual connection with the other side, so therefore they come to you because they know that you are going to be able to pick up on their energy. So you can have a loved one, like, especially for some of you, it could be a grandmother. Good morning, Dina. Welcome to the chat. Good morning, girl. And so some of you can have a loved one. I'm picking up on a grandmother. Like I said, a grandmother, a mother figure, okay, who could be trying to come back and visit you and trying to speak to you. Some of you could have shut down your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may have this well, if you didn't really care about me when you was here and you didn't really give a damn, when you was here, now you dead and gone and you want to come getting on my nerves or whatever, And so sometimes spirit will come and tap on tap on your door or side, kind of sit beside you on your bed. Sometimes your loved ones, they come to you when you go to sleep at night and they be trying to communicate with you. But if you're asleep and you're in a deep sleep and you may not feel like being bothered, but they keep on talking, communicating, and sometimes they say slick stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my dead husband, I be feeling like he be throwing jabs at me. You understand what I'm saying? And me and him be going back and forth like, I know you did just throw a jab at me. You know what I'm saying? So you can have somebody who is trying to spiritually communicate with you on the other side. Okay, it's okay to speak to dead people, especially if they loved ones or whatever. Even though they have crossed over, you understand what I'm saying? So long as you don't live in a haunted house and you ain't in somebody else's house and and they breaking shit, slamming shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different ball game. That's when you got to get it cleansed completely. But for the most part, a lot of times spirit loved ones will come back. Yes, they will. Okay, trust me. I've been going through it for over 30 years. Okay, a lot of my dead ones, they like to come back. They do. Okay, so some of you could be, picking up on that energy. All right, moving forward with this here Four Swords, taking some time out to rest and heal. Some of you may be going through the recovery process when it comes to needing to kind of grieve in silence. Again, some of you can have loved ones who have crossed over or just needing to grieve, period. Needing to take some time to clear your thoughts, clear your mind, take a deep breath, kind of get away from everybody, everything. I know for some of us Virgos on this hermit mode, I know for myself, I'm like, we tend to become a bit overwhelmed when it comes to social media. And so sometimes we may have to break free from certain social media platforms so that we can spiritually connect to spirit and focus on trying to create a new way of waking up in the morning, right? When it comes to cleansing and Reiki and praying, sometimes we only have enough time to only do it on the weekend. I know for myself, I'm busy throughout the week. So for me, the only time I really have time to really spiritually pray and cleanse may be on a Saturday or Sunday morning, right? But Virgo, you do have the Nine of Cups, so you are coming closer towards some sort of wish fulfillment, okay? Or somebody can view you as a wish fulfillment. Yeah, it's time to release the burdens, take out the trash. Okay, with the Ten of Wands, some of you need to clean up, you know, make some room, do some changing around when it comes to releasing and removing the burdens. Okay, I need to tap on wood with that one. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to man, they need to change some things around. You know what I mean? Move a chair or two. Remove some things from around you. You can feel as though you have a little bit of clutter around you. You know, I don't know. Do the laundry, do the dishes, vacuum the carpet, mop the floors, rake the leaves. You understand what I'm saying? So it could be, something around you that can be a bit of a burden. Again, with this need for balance, some of you could be trying to multitask responsibilities. Okay, cooking, cleaning, going to work, raising the kids. Doing what you do. Cleaning the car. You know what I'm saying? Taking the car to the car wash. You know, Getting certain parts on the car that needs to be looked at, the batteries, the tires, that sort of thing. Yeah, some of you could be thinking about changing the color of the walls. Some of you be thinking about painting. I don't know why I'm getting that, like painting the garage or getting something fixed about around the garage door. Or there could be something in the garage that you're looking for, or something that you need to put in the garage or either remove from the garage. I don't know who that message is for. Dina says, Tracy, my son keeps trying to convince me that the Bible says that any spirits that we can see in life aren't clean spirits. We always have arguments about this subject because I see my father. Thank you, Devon Cole, for that $10 super chat. I appreciate it, sweetheart. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, please do subscribe to the notification bell. Yeah, Dina, it's okay to see loved ones. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like I said, a lot of my loved ones are on the other side. I have more dead people over there than I do living. You understand? And so I've been communicating with dead people now for almost 30 years. Okay. And like I said, they will come to your bed. Okay. And that's not, and you really don't have no control over that. I mean, don't get me wrong, because they understand you completely. Okay. Because I know me and my god sister, we are close. Okay. She passed away, a number of years ago. So, I'm real close with a few people. You understand what I'm saying? And so your loved ones, and they are there to guide you and protect you. Okay, they become like your guiding light. They become like your angel, right? I know my great grandmother. My mother and them always tell me, "Oh, well, she remember you when you was a baby, right?" Don't me, I didn't even remember who she was, but I kept seeing this vision. I kept seeing this woman. She kept coming to me, appearing to me. I could see what kind of clothes she had on from the olden days because she was born in the 1800s, right? So I remember exactly what she had on. I remember her facial features. I didn't know who she was. She kept showing me things from the past. And then one day I decided to do some research and I went on ancestry.com, and I think I might have put in her name and her picture popped up. And I said, "Oh my God." I said, "That's the woman who's been coming to me." Right. And so me and my great grandmother, we became real tight. You know what I'm saying? We became real close, and she started speaking to me, and we became real close. And she just, started visiting me, and I became real close with all my ancestors on the other side. My great grandfather, my great grandmother, and so we just started bonding. And so it's nothing wrong with that. So you and your father, Dina, you may have a close connection. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes when your father comes to you, it could be little simple things, around the house, or something that you used to do when you was a little girl, that he misses. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I know what I used to do, like especially in the springtime and the summertime. I have a habit of getting like yellow flowers and white flowers and pink flowers, right? In the summertime or springtime, I like to keep certain flowers and candles around the house. I like to communicate with my loved ones. So you may want to keep a white candle burn, or either get you one of those white candles that you can light up. You know what I'm saying? Either battery operated or plug. So it's when you go to work, just keep that candle lit. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a real one, but you can keep a burnt white candle lit, or just something that's plugged up, a candle, and write a note. Like I said, put a yellow flower in front of it or a pink flower, okay? Because they tend to attract to yellow, white, pink flowers, okay? Um, yeah, like I said, yellow and white. You know what I'm saying? Yellow and white is good. And just put it there, did a candle, put a little note for your father, let him know it's okay. Put a glass of water, in front of that candle and those flowers, and get him a glass of water. You understand what I'm saying? Some people tend to put out a bowl of grits with a glass of water. But the reason why I stopped doing grits is because I know in the spring and summertime, grits tend to attract gnats. You know what I'm saying? And so I stopped it because I used to keep a bowl of grits on my altar with, a bowl of water, a glass of sea salt. You understand what I'm saying? But I stopped doing the grits. But some people do still do, Orisha, especially if you study Orisha. Okay. So if you're into Orisha, like I'm into Buddhism, you guys know I study Buddhism. I've been doing my Buddhism now almost 10 years. And so I put things on my altar, right? I have all kind of things on my altar right now. My crystals, my oils, my incense, my herbs, my lemons. I keep all that, right? Sage, my everything you could imagine. I keep on my altar. I don't put food because I'm not trying to attract bugs or anything, because food tends to attract, bugs, and you don't want to do that. But yeah, Dina, it's nothing wrong with you seeing your dad. You know what I'm saying? The difference between knowing if it's a clean spirit or a dark spirit, because demonic forces, they have power too, right? The difference between the two is that when you're dealing with a dark demonic spirit, that demonic spirit will lead you astray, okay? And it will talk through you. And because I used to go to church. Look, I used to be a servant of the Lord's house, and then underwent baptism. I was baptized. I had people splash anointed oil over me, pray over me, put all kinds of prayer cloths on me. I have been to some places where they actually, I let certain people touch me, and their spirit leaked off of them into me. That's when you have to be careful. That's why I always tell people when you go to church, be careful. Don't be going into the Lord's house letting people pray over you, okay? Because there's a lot of demonic spirits in the Lord's house, okay? And when you let people pray over you and touch you and put their hands on your shoulders, please don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Stay away from palm readers, no shade, because your hands tell everything about you. You understand what I'm saying? So be careful when it comes to who you let read your hands. Don't do that. Don't let people lay hands on you. Please, please, please do not ever do that. Because trust me when I tell you, spirits will leap off of certain people and it will quickly lash on to you. And some people got real serious, dangerous demonic forces. Okay. That's why I always tell people to be careful when it comes to the company you keep, because certain people can have demonic spirits. They can have hexes and curses and generational curses on them. And it's true. Like the old saying what grandmama used to say. My grandmother used to always say, be careful, because when you open the door for one devil and that demonic force come in, as soon as you open the door for one devil, then 12 more demonic spirits will fall off of that one demon and they will take over your house. Okay? You said your father was your best father. My son and I get into heated arguments over this. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to bring your son in and have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Let him know that it's okay, that you and your father was close, and it's okay. Your father wants to be in your life. My father passed away. We wasn't the best of friends when he passed away, but I hold on to the good times that my dad and I shared throughout my childhood, and I had to learn how to forgive the BS. You understand what I'm saying? And just trying to hold on to the good times that me and my dad shared, because I was angry as hell. My father went and had three more daughters. You understand? By two other women. And I was supposed to be the only child. So I didn't appreciate my dad going out and having other kids. But sometimes that's what men do. Men will, they move on, they get remarried, or they cheat, they have outside kids. You know what I'm saying? No shade to my three younger sisters. I'm just saying, I'm the oldest. I always wanted to be an only child. I didn't want no more siblings. You feel me? So it was always hard for me to accept those other siblings, okay? Because I felt like they kind of took a little bit of my father away from me. All right. So, but it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes that's not a bad thing. That could be a healthy thing. Like I said, you just got to start doing things. If your father was somebody he used to like, working outdoors, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to, like, I don't know, working on like car parts, if your father was somebody who was always out in the yard, doing the tractor or something like that, then kind of keep certain things around the house that your father would like to do, especially if he was an outdoor man. I know my father was a fisherman, so my father used to love to fish as a hobby. My father played tennis, he had a favorite football team. He had a favorite basketball team. He had a favorite color, and so, yeah, I took on a lot of my father's good qualities. So there's definitely nothing wrong with that, because spirit will definitely come around you, okay? Now, Virgo, you guys always tend to keep a lot of conflict and jealousy and envy. So there could be some conflict around you when it comes to the Five of Wands. Some of you could find yourself keeping things close to your chest when it comes to holding on a bit tight to certain things, a fear of losing some things with the Four of Pentacles, okay? But fear not. Be mindful of what you listen to, right? What you take in. I know that this is definitely going to be a time for saving, and I feel like a lot of my Virgos, you are going to be getting ready to save your money, okay? I know there's been so much going on now in the year of 2025, you know, with people losing their jobs, and there's been things being said that certain banks are getting ready to shut down and close. You understand what I'm saying? Between the federal and the state and the government, and people losing their job left and right. And now they're saying that quite a lot of banks are starting to shut down, like Wells Fargo. I seen Wells Fargo. I seen Chase. Um, I think PNC, Walmart Bank, just to mention a few that I have I have found out recently that those banks are on the process of shutting down. A lot of stores, retail stores have shut down. And so and they're trying to do away with direct deposit. So I think it's going to be, which I think is kind of crazy, for them to do that, because now we're going to have to go back to paper checks where people get paid and they receive a paycheck paper wise. So if they're trying to do away with bank accounts and direct deposit, I think that's crazy. I pray to God they get a grip on that. Um, and so yeah, I feel like some changes are definitely going to come into play, Virgo. You are the Queen of Cups, so definitely pay attention to your intuition at this time during this year, 2025. You do have the Knight of Cups, so you do have a water sign that's trying to approach you. You always have a water sign that's trying to approach you. But yeah, the 2025 Virgo change is coming into play because you're closing out a cycle with the World card. Okay, so you're definitely closing out a cycle, making room for new things. Um, the Four of Cups, somebody definitely has you heavy on their mind. Okay, somebody is doing a whole lot of meditation and contemplating when it comes to wanting to reach out. Okay, I feel like somebody's really thinking about you. Somebody misses you. Um, they're debating on whether or not they want to reach out because you haven't reached out to them and you haven't responded to them, so they could be feeling isolation as if you rejected them and abandoned them. Somebody wants to hear from you. They're hoping that they can work things out with you. Along with this, you got a King of Wands. Okay. So you could be attracted to somebody in wealth when it comes to that masculine energy. And yeah, Virgo, you're coming in here, the Nine of Pentacles. You're focused on yourself at this time with that Nine of Pentacles. So that's definitely a beautiful thing. I like to see that. Okay. Definitely spiritually, right? I know I got some new things in the works that I'm working on, and I'm trying to like take my time because I want to make sure that on this here next chapter moving forward that things are done correctly. And so Virgo, this can be you as well, trying to establish some new things for yourself. And so that in itself is going to keep you busy. So some of you could have some new things on the brain, that you really want to do for yourself. Do what makes you happy, even if it's a passion or a hobby. Like, let's say right now you have a full-time job, right? And you could be kind of stressed out or overwhelmed because all you do is work and it feels as though you're married to your job. And some of you may have to wear uniforms on your job and it feels like you wake up, you put your uniform on, you're going to sleep, you know what I'm saying? And so sometimes, Virgo, we have to find a hobby, a passion, something that's positive that we enjoy doing, that connects us with spirit, that keeps us highly motivated, where we are able to communicate with spirit, something that lifts us up and keeps us on high vibration. Okay, whatever that special tool is that you have, that you are truly gifted at doing, allow that to be your passion and begin working on that as a passion, as a project. Okay. But Dina, I can definitely relate to people in the family rejecting some things when you tell them that you're seeing certain things, right? I know a lot of people on my mother's side, they don't believe in tarot reads, right? You know what I'm saying? My mother, she doesn't like tarot reads or anything because my kids and other people in the family have told my mother that my mother believes that me reading tarot cards is considered witchcraft. She thinks it's a cult. So my mother doesn't want me bringing none of this shit into her house, right? She tells me keep that tarot card witch shit out of her house, So I respect my mother's boundaries. If she says she doesn't want no tarot cards and none of that coat shit in her house, I leave it out. Okay, cool. You feel me? So I stay away from people in my family who thinks that what I do is considered witchcraft. They think I'm gonna come in and put some sort of voodoo spell work on them. So I keep my distance from people like that. But Virgo, some of you could be going through the tower, okay, coming through it, going through it, getting ready to come over it, but there's a tower, okay. So sometimes that could be about unexpected, uninterrupted, or somebody who's trying to interrupt what it is you have going on. Again, a distraction. Okay, this could be in the workplace. Okay, you could be getting a little bit too comfortable on one job. You may have to start doing a little bit of research, and you may have to start seeking a second employment just in case. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be going through some BS, some drama, some little bit of hate, animosity, jealousy in the workplace. Okay, yeah, because there go the emperor. So the emperor came out with the tower. Okay, and the emperor is known as a strong, masculine, dominant energy, right? A boss, somebody who was looked at in leadership. So you could be having issues in the workplace with a boss. Okay, so there could be some uninterrupted, unexpected, things taking place, some chaos on the job. Okay, so just a heads up on that. Okay, because yeah, Virgo, the Six of Swords just came out, so I feel like you're definitely going to be leaving some sort of toxic environment behind. You have a Knight of Swords in reverse that's trying to stop you and block you and trying to come rushing in on an impulse. They're not thinking, they're just acting. Because I do see some of you getting ready to start saving, okay? Yeah, some of you are definitely going to be pulling your coins back, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Like let's say for example, if you used to go to the hair salon to pay to get your hair done, some of you may choose to stay home and shampoo and condition and blow dry your own hair and hot curl your own hair. You know what I'm saying? And go back old school, doing like we used to do coming up. Some of you may have to style your own hair at home. Some of you may be thinking, okay, well, I can't afford to keep getting my nails done, so let me go get some press ons or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Do my own toes. But be mindful, Virgo, that you do have a narcissist around you, somebody who is jealous. Again, that Seven of Swords, thieving energy. Somebody who wants what you have, they view you as competition. So therefore, they want to copy what you have. If they can't copy, then they're trying to come and take it from you. Again, somebody who's trying to remove certain things from you, trying to spiritually attack your finances because you're coming in with the Fool card. So you are ready to take this here leap of faith forward. But like I said, there are some cracks in the middle. But as a Virgo, you will overcome them slowly. It's not going to happen overnight. But the month of March and April, yeah, you're going to be saving your coins. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be saving, and it's going to help you out in the long run. New doors are getting ready to open, Virgo. And sometimes you may have to even cut off certain family members. You may have to stay clear of false, fake friends who smile in your face and stab you in the back. Like that old song, they smile in my face. Oh, wow. So why they want to take your place and backstabber. Yeah, be mindful of that. Because I see you growing. I see you growing, Virgo. And for some of you, this can even be growing your own spiritual garden. Because I see you planting seeds for the spring, okay? I don't know. Some of you may have a yard and you may think about planting watermelons, or somebody grows watermelons in their yard. I don't know if this is watermelons, cucumbers. I'm seeing a garden. It could be a plum tree, apple tree, orange tree, peach tree. But I'm seeing a garden in the yard. Somebody has a garden. They could plant potatoes and collard greens or turnip greens, onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, squash. I feel like somebody has a garden in the yard. Or this could be something that you're getting ready to do. Yeah, Virgo, like I said, be mindful of people who's trying to stab you in the back. Okay? Because you are headed with this sun card, right? And somebody could be trying to spiritually attack you and distract you in your sleep. with these nightmares and Nine of Swords. Just cover yourself, cover yourself, protect yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Um, you have to keep certain things around you, you know? Like if you have to get Florida water, keep some Florida water around you. If you have to get some spiritual anointed oil, keep that around you, right? Do certain things. If you have to keep a bed of crystals, oils, water, sea salt, lemons, and you have a page of cups, and somebody who wants to come and make you an offer, it's always somebody with water, Virgo, that you tend to attract. Some of you could be getting ready to take a trip, okay? You do have the Ten of Pentacles coming your way, all right? Like I said, when it comes to longevity and things that you plan on doing moving forward, there could have been an ending between you and a Scorpio. You could be going through a spiritual rebirth. You can have a Scorpio who wants to reach out to you. But I do see some of you traveling in the spring. Okay, so you're definitely going on some sort of spiritual journey, some sort of trip by yourself, which is good. Some of you need that. Some of you need that. You deserve that. You really do. You need to get away and take that trip. You know, that's a healthy thing. I like that. Don't pack too much. Travel kind of light. Okay, what other message? Ooh, avoid the devil. Avoid the devil, child. Avoid that devil. Because it's there. Again, somebody could be trying to bond you sexually. So be careful that somebody's not trying to put a sex spell on you to keep you still. Some of you, if you are involved or connected to somebody, I don't know, you could be messing around or whatever. But be mindful of the person who's laying beside you, especially if it's just one of those, that type of connection. Be careful that that person is not trying to bond you to them using sex as an object. They're trying to keep you in the bedroom, kitchen and bedroom, so that you don't go nowhere. Be mindful of that. Yeah, because I feel like somebody's going to do that to keep you from moving forward, to stop you from traveling and trying to enjoy your life. Because I enjoy being single. You know what I'm saying? I love my peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Virgos. So most Virgos wear hermits. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, I'm an introvert. So I love my privacy. I love my space. I love to be able to wake up and breathe in the morning, come and go as I please. Don't have to answer nobody. Ain't got to worry about arguing with nobody. I'm good for deleting, removing, and blocking and cutting my motherfucking phone off. I ain't got to communicate, conversate with nobody. And that damn sure ain't going to open my door if I don't feel like being fucked with. That's just me, okay? So I enjoy my hermit mode. And I love to travel during the spring and summer. Okay, I'm good for packing. I keep a bag packed, so when I'm ready to go, I'm gonna go. Okay, when I'm ready to book a flight, catch a train, whatever the damn case may be. When I'm ready to travel, Virgos, that's what we do. I'm a hermit. Okay, so I'm cool with that. Take a moment to smell the flowers. That's me. you know. So justice is here. All right. So whether somebody wants to give accountability or they don't, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But just be aware that you may have people who want you to bow down to them. Somebody wants you to kiss their ass. That's not Virgo, okay? Virgo, we don't kiss ass. We don't bow down. We don't chase. You know what I'm saying? It's 2025. We don't have time for that. We not getting into disputes and arguments. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We shutting all that shit down. So anybody who comes to you with all that rah rah rah, shut that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Don't even respond. Ignore it. Don't even feed it. If you walk into a room and everybody gets quiet and they've been talking about you and somebody might say some slick shit just to see if you're gonna give it some energy, walk away. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth your time. It takes too much damn energy to be, feeding that. You know what I'm saying? Just ignore it. Walk away. Do your own thing. You are your best friend. You are your own best friend. You are your own love and light. Okay, so just try to be aware and stay clear of all negative energy, low vibration. Okay, do your own thing, because when you do your own thing and you love yourself, it shows. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a lover, past, present, whatever the case may be. Gemini placements, Gemini, you could be choosing. It could be a decision that needs to be made between you and this lover. Like I said, be mindful. Okay, definitely be mindful of that. Just try to enjoy your own self. Treat your damn self, okay? Sometimes you may need to treat yourself if when you can afford it, okay? When you can afford to go to the spa and have a minute for yourself. There's nothing wrong with going, getting a little massage here and there, get your toes done every once in a while, get your nails done every once in a blue moon. You ain't got to do it every day or every week, you know what I'm saying? But once in a blue moon, okay? It's okay to treat yourself out to eat lunch, brunch, dinner. I do it all the damn time. I got to cut back a little bit, but it's okay to go to the mall and go for a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Hey, I'm all for that. Okay? I'll take myself out and buy me a plate of food in a heartbeat. Okay. Yeah, Virgos. You ain't got to fuck with nobody. Enjoy your life. Get you a journal. Do some journaling, do a little bit of reading and writing. Like I said, when you take this next trip, some of you may want to take a road trip around the country. Who knows? Jump on the train and go to a different country. You know what I'm saying? Be careful when it comes to jumping on planes. I know I'm getting ready to book a flight, but it's like, you know, yeah, pick a place, Virgo. Pick a place. You know what I'm saying? At least travel once during the spring and once during the summer. Okay? Go on that little trip. You need it. You need it. Okay? Even if it's a cruise by your damn self, go. Do what you got to do for you. Lift your spirits. Okay? Save your money, though. Save your money. Budget. If you're thinking about moving into a new place, a new apartment, a new house, get your money in a row. Because you got to pay security deposit, first, second, third month rent. You know what I'm saying? Get your money in a row. Get your money or get your ducks in a row. So this way you can plan for the future. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, be mindful when it comes to people trying to break from you. Okay? And coming to you with their hand out. People trying to use you. Yeah, don't let nobody view you as being less than. Break free from all the bullshit. Just break free. Let's just break free. You know what I'm saying? Break free. It's okay. All right. So I think I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I think the message here is to just, be mindful of the company you keep. Stay to yourself. Do some Reiki spiritual practices, some breathing techniques. Save your money, and just plan wisely. Choose wisely, plan wisely. Learn how to love yourself, enjoy yourself, take yourself to the museum, to the library, buy yourself some flowers, some dessert, it's okay, it's okay. Get you an executive suite with a jacuzzi hot tub. I do it all the time, okay? Yeah. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles, Virgo. Yeah. Tap into your spiritual realm. Okay. You got the Four of Wands. So there does seem to be some sort of, longevity, something that you're willing to commit to. Okay. And sometimes you may have to commit to yourself. Because when you love yourself, trust me, and you put spirit first, spirit will bless you. Okay, with the right people. So even if you got to cut the whole damn world out right now, don't worry, because some new people are coming to your life. All right, some new, better, healthy people that can help you get back on the right course. All right, but in the meantime, just try to focus putting yourself back on the right course. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Right, Gina? Exactly. Yeah, okay, that's what is that part, right? The only time people want to act nice is when you're doing some shit for them. There you go. Right. And that's what I don't like. I had to get rid of those people. People that only come to you looking for a handout and wanting you to do for them. And so they want you to be the giver and they're the taker. Damn that shit. Cut that bullshit short. Focus on yourself. All right, you guys. So that's it for today. So hopefully you got something out of this. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm getting ready to make me some lunch. I may even eat me a slice of cake and some ice cream. You know, I do that. I do that. All right, you guys. One love. I'm out.